All right, y'all, you guys thought you were gonna get through a video without me doing a merch plug. We got the Charlie Murphy giveaway going on right now. 5-second muffin cap peeler. I got brand new shirts up on the website. They are for Forrest, the beautiful Camaro Scarlet Fever, so I'll put them up on the screen right here. You can go over and get them right now. They are live. Everything on the store except for stickers is an entry to win. So you buy one shirt, you get one entry. You buy two shirts, you get two entries. Every item you purchase is an entry to win. So go over there, get your Scarlet Fever shirt. They're gonna be here for a limited time. We only got like 11 days left in the giveaway, and then someone is going home with a 5-second muffin cap peel and race car. All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It is a chilly Monday morning here at LS Nasty, and I figure there's no better way to start your Monday by listening to some great LS horsepower. And I know it's in a Mustang. I know we got a lot of LS swap Mustangs around here, but it's all right because the power plant is still the LS and we're still staying nasty. So we're still LS Nasty. We're good. We're existing inside of our own universe here of sticking with the LS stuff. I know you guys seen a bunch of small block Ford stuff on the channel, seen some Hemi stuff, but we're sticking with the LS. That's what I know. I say I'm like one of those old guys that has like a small block back in the day. Like just 20 years from now, I'm gonna go to a car show and be like, you know, the LS engine is the best engine ever made. I'm gonna be that guy. But all right, you guys know what the deal with this thing. Little nitrous small block LS, 370 cubic inch, 400 8.8 rear. It's a very slick car. I've been driving around a lot. I haven't sprayed it yet, but that's going to be on the menu. And then we got this thing here, which if you guys are, I wouldn't say super long viewers of the channel, but if you keep up, you know this thing's a pretty slick setup. You'll see it sitting outside in the background of a lot of videos because it's just chilling. And we're going to bring this car back to life and make it an active part on the channel, and it's going to serve its purpose. So I almost died in this thing like, I don't know, I'd say maybe like a year ago, maybe a little bit less than a year ago. We took this thing out to a no prep, and I had someone install upper and lower control arms. This had non-adjustable upper and lower control arms on it. I had someone install the, I'm not going to say any names, they're no longer here, but I had someone install the adjustable uppers and lowers, and they did not put the lock nut on it, so they were literally moving as you're going down track. And you can see this tire over here has got this weird like scar on it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's got a dip right in the middle. And what happened was, as it went down track, the rear end's moving back and forth, and as you can see, these are all different spots that it touched down on the fender here. So it was moving back and forth, and then it slid forward and it caught this the fender, and all hell broke loose. I mean, all hell broke absolutely loose. Shit was going left and right. I was steering left and right, up and down. I mean, it was a mess. It was an absolute mess. And luckily, by the end, I was able to lock it up and just go straight, and we didn't hit the wall. But this vehicle here, this is Chris's Mustang. It is, we call it Eddie Murphy. Charlie Murphy is sitting in the corner over there. That is the giveaway vehicle. And this thing right here, I don't know if it's unlocked. Oh, it is unlocked. Look at that. This thing right here is going to be coming back to life. It's got a little spider issue right there. There's a spider that's living right here, and it's not okay by me. I don't do spiders. I don't like spiders. So I have to get this in the shop somehow. I haven't thought about a way of how I'm going to do it, but we got to get this in the shop because we're bringing it back to life. Last time we had this thing active, it was out on the TCAM Performance hub dyno, and we tried to blow it up. It's got a stock bottom end 5.3, and it has a Huron Speed turbo kit, which, let me go pop the hood and I'll show you guys what it looks like. All right, we're not going to release any names. I got Ben over here because I went to pull the hood latch and it started sparking. The same person that installed the upper and lower control arms on this thing installed the Holley Terminator, and there was an electrical issue at one point. There was a fire, you could say. Hold on, I don't know where are the keys in the seat. Let me see if it's in the trunk. There was I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. All right, guys, there was a legitimate fire, and the trans brake wires caught on fire. Just a full-blown cabin fire, and it was a mess. So we kind of parked this thing. We took it to the dyno. No, that happened after the dyno, because we had the trans brake working at the dyno. So after the dyno, that happened, and we just kind of parked it. It just kind of sat out here. It was a mobile tongue lock, and that was it. It's a pretty nice setup. Very nice Huron Speed turbo kit, as you guys can see. Made 968 horsepower on the TCAM hub dyno on 28 pounds. And 8,200 RPMs is all we can get it to turn. And then it said no more. It said, I'm not going to turn any more RPMs. And you know, it's understandable. We were expecting it to blow a head gasket. It may potentially have a head gasket issue. The one downfall that it did have is, I don't know if you guys can see in there closely, that top bolt for the thermostat is pushed out. That's because it was pressurized, and instead of the bolt coming flying out, it actually stripped all the bolts out of the water pump. So we have to heel coil that, and then just monitor our I guess our coolant pressure, because it will definitely pressurize the coolant system. But when and where it does that is another story. So but it's time to bring it back. I got a bunch of nice parts for it. I got some, and this is what we're doing. We're going to turn this thing into our dedicated no prep vehicle. We're going to add a 6-point cage to it, a Kirky seat. I got some lower control arm brackets. We got a HOLLEY boost control solenoid, the bullet valve setup, which is somewhere in here. There she is. Look at that. Brand new. Very, very nice. We like to run all these on all of our HOLLEY stuff. Charlie Murphy, the giveaway vehicle, is running one of these. These are like 400 bucks, as they say. They're very nice. Allows you to run the boost control right through the HOLLEY, and it's very, very accurate. So I got the lower control arm brackets. We got the HOLLEY boost control. I got a racecraft seat bracket to put a Kirky seat in this thing, and a Kirky seat along with a 6-point cage. So we're gonna do just a little 6-point cage here. We're gonna be able to run the harnesses, and it's just gonna make it a whole lot safer. I don't know how much safer a 6-point cage makes it, but it definitely is safer for the drive. Like as far as cert goes.
It has door bars.
Yeah, it has door bars, but I think cert wise, it's still not an 850 cert, but it's definitely, if you get in a wreck, you rather have it than not.
Anybody that no race and no prep only races 8th mile anyway.
Yeah, 8th mile no prep. This thing will be going like 75 miles an hour. So that's what the agenda is. We're gonna bring this thing back from the dead, where it's just been sitting out here. I bet it fires right up too. So this thing's runs on E85 TCAM performance. Kevin Mullins tuned it, and let me get the key out. Still goes off of the column here. Try not to get attacked by a spider or catch on fire because there's some electrical issues. Here the Most Plus fuel pumps kick on. We're gonna add another Most Plus so we have more power. It generally fires right up. I think we about got a dead battery. She sounds about dead, huh? Oh! Almost had her there. Oh! This is the definition of a cold start.
Almost.
It's like, how cold is it out today?
It's really cold.
On E85, and this thing hasn't cranked up in how long?
A hot minute.
A hot minute? Here we go. The last one's a charm. Oh, it's alive! It's got tailpipes. So it sounds quite ridiculous. It sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It sounds, no, I like the tailpipe noise. Sounds like a bunch of wet farts.
You gotta put an X in it.
But oh, it's cold. It is frigid. It is about 50 degrees. It sounds so great because it sounds exactly what you'd expect it to look like, to sound like. Like the sound and the appearance match perfect. So this thing actually does drive around really good. We do need to add a fan. It's got one fan on it right here, which isn't quite enough, so we need to add another fan right next to it, which I have in the back of Charlie Murphy. So once we put that on, I think that it will have enough cooling to drive around pretty much anywhere. The radiator is quite large. Right now it's just an airflow issue. Got our comp turbos in there spinning. Little belt squeak, never hurt anyone. Oh yes! Check our coolant temp, 111 degrees and rising because it's a little bit low. I said it's so perfect for how crappy this thing looks. Huh? Oh, look at that. a couple of them out there. Look at the... Oh, it's clearing up though. It's clearing up. I'm telling you, we're about good. We're about good. we're about there. Just a couple more revs and I think we're good. I think it backfired through the intake. See, it's got a little cooling issue there. That was 211 degrees. So
look at this road.
Sorry. we gotta fix the thermostat. We got to fix the thermostat housing. Is that just oil?
Yeah, that's oil. We gotta figure out why it's smoking.
That left turbo was smoking up there a little bit.
Was it?
But I think overall, like the whole idea of this video was to talk to you guys about we went a little stagnant with our no prep stuff, but I think we're gonna be back. So we got to get new wheels and tires for this because the offset is not ideal, as you can see, and this tire's seen better days. So if anyone wants a slick that's got like a handful of passes on it,
slicks.
Yeah, no, you can run them if you don't care about your life. Just let me know. We need to get new wheels and tires for the back here, preferably some for the front because the 4-lug thugs, yeah, they just, yeah. We got to do the cage. We got to do the Kirky seat, which should be an easy install. It's gonna be very nice to put harnesses in there because this lap belt here is from '86. I installed it. This thing right here was my only saving grace when I about wrecked it. And then we just got to address the engine. The engine stock bottom end 5.3. Like I said, we gave it hell. We tried to blow it up. It didn't blow up. Oh, Ben, I would like to say that there's probably an oiling issue with this turbo. You could smell it and you could see it.
Yeah.
That's our smoke.
Yeah, that's it.
There's our smoke right there.
Bow, the old bow. It's about giving up.
Not a whole lot of shaft play.
Ooh.
Is it in and out?
Oh yeah.
Oh, is it in and out? Oh. Holy smokes, that right there, folks. You know what? Shout out to Comp Turbo though, because they send us like a diploma when you get them.
This thing put up with hell.
Yeah, I mean it really tried. Let's see this one.
This thing really saw a trial by fire.
So guys, if you're trying to figure out if your turbo is good or not, not necessarily good or not, but if it's on its way out, if they ever touch down, they're smoked for sure. But this one's got shaft play in and out, and in and out shaft play
no good.
Is no good. In and out shaft play is
general bearing, side to side play, totally normal.
Yes, in and out,
never.
You're done. You're done. So we'll probably have to take these turbos off and send them back to Comp.
There's idling so high. Had a vacuum leak.
Oh yeah, it is unplugged. I actually don't mind a car idling high though. I'll be honest.
They never cut off.
A car idling at 1800 RPMs is fine with me. So I think we got a game plan of what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to get it ready for I guess dig or die. We're not in the no prep race just yet, but we can be. I know like last time I just bought a spot in there. I feel like this is a way better car for the no prep than the cow, and we will do some testing with this. We're going to convert it over to the HOLLEY boost control, so we have CO2 boost control. We will put the Kirky seat, the cage. I don't know if we're going to do the lower control arm brackets because they add a whole lot of separation, and I don't think we really want all that separation on a slick. And then just different wheels and tires. And an anti-roll bar. That's the last thing I want to talk to you guys about. I got an anti-roll bar in here for it, which I got off my buddy Harry. And this is the double. This is the UPR double anti-roll bar. And I'm not talking smack on UPR. Just from my experience, all the stuff I own only has one Heim. So one Heim will generally get the job done. This one had two. I actually took these and I'm running these on the black sheet because these are very nice. And we're just going to run one set of them. But it is very good because we are running exhaust out the back. So if this is in the way of the exhaust, we'll go to the inner one and hopefully it will clear. That's us. We got like 4 or 5 small things we got to put on there, which I really think are going to make the car work a whole lot better, be a whole lot safer, and run better. I think the engine itself is probably okay. We do need to fix that thermostat housing, heel coil that, and then just monitor the coolant pressure. Out of no prep, I can't see us running 35 pounds of boost.
I think it's going to have coolant pressure regardless. as long as it just doesn't spike and start spewing out,
we'll be all right.
we'll be good.
Okay. As long as the radiator doesn't become a balloon, I think we'll be good.
The radiator won't become a balloon unless you take that pipe nipple out where it spews out and put a pipe plug in there.
And then
I did that one time.
Then it will become a balloon.
It will. It'll be shaped like. It'll like be bowed out.
All right, guys. Well, there you have it. We're coming back. And honestly, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't do. Ben, do you do no prep? Ben left. Ben heard the word no prep and he left. I don't really do no prep that much, but I'm willing to try and learn. And those guys that are out there racing no prep every day or every week, they're flying and they got their shit figured out. And I'm not saying, I don't mean to insult them by being like, oh, I'm gonna come run no prep with y'all. Like, no, I'm gonna like run in no prep events and try to get a hang of it, get some data, and see how far we can go. And I don't know, the dig or die event that we were at last year was absolutely awesome, and the atmosphere was great, the crowd is great, just the racing was awesome. And I'd love to just be competitive, just go out there and like not do what I do with the cow. I made it 100 feet with the cow and broke the input shaft. That was no fun. But if I can go out there and if you can go a round or two, I feel like it's fun. I feel like some good racing. You're not going 420s, so you'd think it's not hard on parts, even though I'm over here breaking shit. But I mean, I think it could be really fun. So we're going to take this Huron Speed powered vehicle out here and run some no prep. Might even take this out there to the no prep once I get this thing figured out, just so we'll have like some options. We have a turbo car and a nitrous car, both out of the LS Nasty camp. So that's what we got going on. And yeah, don't forget, we got that LS Nasty giveaway going on right now. Charlie Murphy Turbo Mustang. We are giving it away. All you got to do is go to lsnasty.com to get entered. We got a brand new shirt up there for Forrest, the Scarlet Fever shirt. So go and check that out. And we got hoodies, we got hats, we got face masks, we got socks, we got t-shirts of all different styles and kinds. So go and check that stuff out. Get entered to win. Every item you purchase is an entry to win that 5-second street car.
If you understand, you know.